Well, good morning. Welcome back to the homestead. This morning I'm trying to put the high caps on the porch roof, and before I can do that, I've got just a little bit of trim work to do on this main roof. So let me show you what I'm trying to do. So where the main roof comes down, there's a straight line all the way across for the porch roof. But when you get out to the corners of the house, the back and side porch roof miter together so that this roof actually slants away from the main roof. What I need to do is get a filler of tin here in this section. Then I need to put the high cap on. Then I need to put the transition on top of that to get it to shed water. And then I can come back and put my fascia board and the gable rake trim all the way down. And this corner will be done. So let's see if we can get started on that. So now that we have the 2x4 backing on here, I can go ahead and take the tin and insert it behind the main roof piece. So now that we have our tin filled in over here, I've taken a piece of high cap and I've just cut a 45 on it there to meet the roof line. We'll actually tuck it up under this transition when we're putting it down. But I laid it in place. Then I went to the bottom side down there and I marked 3/4 of an inch overhang on the roof so that when I cut this, it'll hang over the roof line just a little bit. So the next thing I'll do is I'll take this down and I'll cut it, and we'll pull this plastic protection off of it, and I'll take some of this foam tape and I'll put down the two sides of the ridge cap to seal it up so that the wind can't blow rain up under it, and then we'll bring it back up here and screw it down. Alright, so that's the detail for the edges of the house there. And the next thing I'm going to do is see about cutting this piece of fascia board here, and then see if we can put this gable rake on and complete out this corner. Alright, with the corner trimmed out there and the last piece of fascia board on there, now I can go and get the next piece of gable rake to put on and finish this corner out. So let me go get that. Alright, this one side of this gable is done. We've got all the fascia in, all the trim on, everything is sealed up on through down to the high cap. So we just need to go repeat that 3 more times. Alright, so we're getting ready to start the second corner. First thing I'll do is I'll go back and I'll fill in all the screws that are missing. I'll put the foam strip on both sides. I'll pre-cut the top edge of the high cap here to match the roof. Set the high cap in place. I'll go back down, mark the overhang on the high cap, and cut it. We'll pull it back up, screw it down into place. We'll put a 2x4 filler here on this bottom corner. Add that extra piece of tin coming down, and then cut our transition in. Add the last little bit of fascia board there, and then add in that gable rake. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, I've got the second high cap on now. And we've got the fascia board installed on that side. Next thing I need to do is put my 2x4 filler in there and then cut the tin to fill that last little section. So let me do that next. Alright, that's the flashing done there. So now let me see if I can get the gable rake piece put on here, and this corner will be done also. Well, that finishes up the second corner. We got the fascia board and the gable rake on. We got the transition in. Got the high cap on. Everything is finished out. Alright, you can see the one fascia board all the way down on the back side of the house now behind me. And the two back corners are completed out. So I've got to do the two front corners on the house and put the transition across the front of the house, and then the roof will be ready. And I can start working on some other stuff. I've got a load of dirt coming to spread up under the house to cover up all the rocks that are protruding so I can put a vapor barrier down. And then once that dirt is spread out, I'm going to start working on framing the porch in. So probably one more week, weather allowing, to finish up the roof. And as soon as the weather allows for the dirt to get pulled out of the pit and brought to me, then we'll start spreading that out and getting ready for the porch. So y'all check back.